Hey guys, welcome to Aunty Approved Rants, a podcast about all things pop culture, movies, TV shows, games, video games. Again, whatever else we can get our hands on, we'll consume anything because we have literally nothing better to do. My name's Ahad and this is Talha. We're just a couple of friends on the opposite ends of the world. Again, he's in Germany, I'm in the USA. And we're just, we stay connected through the weird world of entertainment. And I, again, we'd like to take you on this ride too. And a lot of rants to be held, so be warned.
Yeah, especially like we're calling it Aunty Approved Rants because it's gonna be,
It's legit
let's say,
ranting.
80% discussion of the topic and 20% rants. It's and we love ranting about stuff, so we're just gonna be rolling with those. Okay, so today what we're talking about is a game called Life is Strange Double Exposure. So maybe some of you have heard about this game. So it's like an entire game series called Life is Strange, and double exposure is different in the fact that it's actually a sequel to the first ever Life is Strange. So what we're getting is the same character, Max Caulfield. She is back now. So we're focusing on her story, but now she's like in the original game she was a teenager. Now she's a full-blown adult. She has relocated to Lakeport, Vermont, where she's working as a photographer in residence at Caledon University. And now she has like found some new friends. Like she has a new friend group in Safi and Moses. And also, so she had these powers where she could rewind time. So if you haven't played the original game, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna just do a review of Double Exposure. It would
Again,
help.
spoilers for episode one. Just
Yeah,
again, heads up.
yeah.
Spoilers
Just
for episode
just
one. Anyone
just
listening?
letting you know, since we're doing these are all going to be reviews on this podcast, so there are going to be major spoilers. And if you don't want to get those spoilers, what we're going to do is like at the end of every podcast, we'll try to tell you what next we're going to do, and that way. You can keep up with us and just like if you want to play the episode or watch the movie or whatever you want to do, you can do it ahead of time and then you can listen to this podcast and enjoy.
And
So
again, we will be spoiling the whole thing. So if you just want, just want to know the story, yeah,
yeah,
from our
exactly.
perspective.
That yeah, exactly. So it's something that we're going to do from our perspective. It's not going to be entirely like as a matter of fact, everything is going to be on point and everything. We're going to be jumping around in the
Yeah.
story as well. It might not be all sequential either. So
Yep.
it's just that हमें ऐसे अच्छा लगता है and we just do it that way.
Yes. By the way, हम लोग switch करते रहेंगे आगे
हाँ,
पीछे.
we're
Like
gonna
from
be
English to
switching
Urdu.
between Urdu, Hindi, and English, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna be completely English. Just letting you
Yeah.
know.
Heads up to
Yeah,
anyone who does not know Hindi or English. Sorry,
yeah,
it's gonna be
exactly.
very
Sorry,
hard.
yeah. It's just something that we can't help ourselves. It's just something ingrained
Honestly, yeah.
into us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also, the reason I think we chose Life is Strange Double Exposure is because me and Talal, very big fans. Even before we met, we played this game. We were big fans of this game even before we met.
yeah,
So
exactly.
like, we know this like from like a long time ago.
Yeah. And even though Life is Strange Double Exposure is not by this like developed by the same team as the
Don't nod.
original, so the original team was Don't Nod and this is Deck 9. But the thing is, Ahad, I looked into this and Deck 9 also developed the prequel to Life is Strange, which is Life is Strange
Oh,
Before
before the
the
storm?
Storm. Yes. So
Oh,
the original, the first game was developed by Don't Nod, but the rest
yeah. By the
have
way,
been developed by
before
Deck
this
9.
term, में every time like dude, क्लोई के साथ जो बंदी थी मेरी सड़ती थी उस बंदे पे यार
रेचल
दिमाग
के
खराब
बारे
हो
में.
जाता था मेरा अबे बहुत रोती थी यार
अच्छा, I the thing is I liked Chloe as a character.
ठीक
ठीक है ना?
ठीक है
So
क्लोई को
I
मैं
didn't.
पास देता हूँ फिर भी
हाँ, so I didn't mind Rachel. I could tolerate Rachel.
I could not tolerate her dude she
हाँ,
was
I know she was
like
like
annoying
constantly like मतलब उसका वो था थोड़ा सा how can I say that she thought that the world revolved around her.
भाई हर तरफ से
हाँ, तो ये तो था उसका
Like
यू
one
कैन
of the
नॉट
biggest things, one of the biggest things my issue was like I knew she was dead. We played the game.
या
Like we knew Rachel was dying no matter what.
या
So
एग्जैक्टली
like
बिकॉज
they
उसके पहले जो गेम आया था लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज द ओरिजिनल शी वाज ऑलरेडी डेड और मिसिंग
exactly we saw her
मिसिंग
body and everything.
हाँ
Why we saw her body?
no, she was technically missing. Halfway through the game we find
True,
out
true.
she's dead.
Yeah,
हाँ
yeah, yeah. Okay. But they gave her like, do you remember the like I think episode like before the storm, like pehla episode or second episode where she burns down the tree and she like screams at like the window that like oh my god she has powers or something and I'm like why are they doing this? ये क्यों कर like क्या फायदा like मुझे पता है ये मर गई है.
I don't
Tell the
know.
story, tell it like Max is the one who has powers. That's it.
I don't know why they did that, but
पता नहीं.
खैर क्या कर सकते हैं.
But it was still a good game. I will still this
It
like
it
even though I'm
it was
ranting
an
about it like this.
amazing game, I would say. ठीक है ना the
Yeah, it was
original.
good.
I actually
Original was
you know
one of
what?
my favorites. It still is.
अच्छा, the thing is, there are aspects of the original which I really liked, but the overall story of Before the Storm I found to be
Hmm?
better.
Really?
Like just as a story itself. मुझे वो story
I
ज़्यादा
mean,
पसंद आई.
I still
तो
liked Life is original like Life is Strange story because of like the episode. Actually, I loved episode 3 where she
तो
goes into the alternate timeline. Is that the one? Episode 3 tha? 4
I
tha?
think it's episode 4. I'm not
Okay.
sure because I played it very long ago. But
Again, we played it a lot. We have not played Life is Strange, the original one, in like years,
हाँ, exactly.
years.
But जो भी था, I know the one you're talking about. Like she steps into the picture, right? And
Yeah,
she
steps
goes
in,
into
goes back
this
in time.
alternate
Uh,
timeline. हाँ.
yep,
और
yep, yep, yep.
that thing broke me. ठीक है ना?
Bye,
जब
dude.
वो
I could
decision आया
not.
था ना,
He's like, kill. I'm like, I don't want to fucking kill anyone
हाँ,
right now, dude.
exactly.
This is fuck.
Like it was my choice to pull the plug, and she's asking me to pull the plug.
What's the name of
And
it?
I was like, Alt F4, let me take some time to
Like,
recalibrate.
लंबी सांस लो.
हाँ, exactly. मैंने तो गेम बंद कर दिया था. Like I was like, I am not going through this right now
Dude, I
because
literally looked through like like वो cheat code CC नहीं होता था like the
hmm,
websites and I'm
hmm,
like how do I get out of this like actively like went online I'm like how do I get out I don't want to fucking kill her right now.
exactly. तो मतलब मेरे साथ भी यही था कि like हाँ मतलब I knew I had to make a choice because that's what
Yeah.
you do in an episodic game like this. और मैं वो नहीं करने वाला था कि I didn't want to get out of the situation, but it was too much like put upon me.
Which by the way
Also,
you want to know the fucked up thing? Actually two questions. What did you do? Did you kill her in the alternate timeline or did you save her? Let her like live?
I did not kill her in the alternate timeline. I was like, I
I
am
did not
not
either.
pulling the plug.
Yeah, I was like नहीं boss मेरे से नहीं
हाँ,
हो
and
पाएगा.
she hated me
And
for it.
then
हाँ,
she was like
हाँ,
abusive at that. I'm like, यार
हाँ.
भाई, first of all, I have not seen you for 8 years. ठीक है? Like 8 years कितने साल हुए हैं? Like, but like दोस्ती को.
I think it was something like 5 or 6 years because she had
चलो,
or
5 or 6 years.
हाँ, cause I think she left when she was like 9 years old, and she came back around what
They're like
14?
17. No,
Were
but they're
they
like 17 in
17?
this game.
They were
Yeah, dude, she's
seniors.
in like yeah, because she was like एक तो like I know Chloe is older than Max just generally in that game.
हाँ, but
So
it's
it's
like a
like a
couple of
16,
years
17
difference. I think
because
Max
she's
was
driving by the
9.
way. Chloe drives.
हाँ,
So like you can't drive until you're like 16 in America.
so that's what I'm thinking. And she was also a high school senior at that point. Chloe had dropped
Yes.
out.
So yes. So 17
So,
probably.
so she was around 17. Huh, you're right.
Yeah, 17.
It has been like 7 8 years then. Because
Yeah.
Max left when she was 9, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So like that's the thing. Like that happened, and I was like, I can't kill her. I'm not gonna kill her. This is not okay. आखिर में I fucking killed her. I was like, Mom, danger
आखिरी
है.
अच्छा आखिरी
Like
में मेरा जो था I did not kill Chloe. I was
I
like
know you didn't, dude. We
fuck the
fought about
town.
this. I was
ठीक है ना?
like, you fucking killed everybody.
I was like I am
I was
not going to kill the
I'm
person.
not saving her, man. She's already annoyed me
देखो
enough.
देखो
ये अभी
I know
stage
it
ऐसे
was
था.
that
मेरी
क्या
हाथ
बोलते हैं
चली
इसको
गई.
there is this science experiment right कि you save the one person that you really love or you like save a
The trolley
hundred other
problem वाला
people.
scene. Trolley
What's
problem वाला scene.
हाँ trolley problem yeah
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
हाँ तो it's literally that in the nutshell of the game but
Yeah, that is
but
again.
I
It's plays at the top.
हाँ but मेरा ट्रॉली प्रॉब्लम से भी यही इशू था कि if it's my mother right there,
Oh, भाई
I'll
बाकी
save
सौ
my
मरे
mother.
मरे भाई.
I will
I'm
not save
sorry.
100 strangers. I know they have families, but ये choice मुझे दी गई
But
है.
again, that was the thing.
Uh,
Like objectively speaking, she fucking annoyed the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. There were points कि मेरी सड़ गई थी इस बंदी पे.
हाँ,
Like
that's the
actively, I was
thing.
like,
That's the
yo, can
thing.
I fucking go back and kill her?
Because I
Like,
liked Chloe so much, I was like, I am not going to
yeah,
kill her.
you liked Chloe in the first game. I
Mhm.
hated Chloe in the first game.
हाँ, but then I saw the ramifications of that, like पूरा town destruction in Life is
Yeah.
Strange 2.
Oh yes. We talked
ठीक है
about
ना,
this. Like the
because
boys going back with the car.
there is this point at which you are traveling through Life is Strange 2, because Life is Strange 2 के अंदर तो you are basically fugitives.
Yes.
तो
Which, by the way, is so weird. Life is Strange 2 is so weird.
it is so weird, and it is also not good.
Yeah, that's the issue. I played the first episode, and I
Hmm.
remember like the cop coming in that like pulling the dad. क्या scene था वो, like he
वो
pulled the
यही था
dad
कि
down.
he was like Mexican, तो
Yeah, like and like
उसके ऊपर
I
वो
get
कर
it,
दिया, उसको मार दिया, like literally
but
they
like it was
killed
in
him.
front of his house. He's like going in his house.
हाँ,
Like
they
those are
literally killed him in his front yard.
yeah.
हाँ.
Which again, I don't deny that actually does sometimes happen in America.
Hmm.
By the way, shootings, yeah, was like it's not like it's like oh my god, I've never seen something like होते रहते हैं भाई यहाँ पे
Hmm.
हर दूसरा दिन.
हाँ, तो अब क्या कर सकते
हाँ,
हैं?
वही ना हो गया.
And the thing about these games is that they try to do social commentary at the side as well.
Yep.
ठीक
Yep.
है ना, तो
A
it's
lot.
not,
Like
हाँ,
specifically,
there
don't
is a
want
lot of
exclusivity.
social commentary in like
Yep.
dot not games. even
Yes.
even अगर तुम Life is Strange 2 True Colors देखो,
I
which
have not even touched True
I have
Colors.
not played the game either. It's a completely different story, but I
Yeah.
know there is a very big focus on like this pride movement, like
So
LGBT
one thing I
movement.
do know specifically
हाँ,
about True Colors is her power is she can like touch people and like I
learn
think
their emotion.
understand their emotion or like know what they're thinking.
Hmm.
Which again, if we played the game, we would know better, but
हाँ,
we did
I
not.
have no idea. Honestly, remember the
I just know
trailer.
that.
I just remember the trailer from that game and
Yeah.
nothing else. So,
But
that's it.
yes, that is why we, by the way, that is why we chose Life is Strange Double Exposure as the first one because we are fans of the first game.
हाँ,
And this
exactly.
is
The
a
first two
straight
games.
direct sequel
हाँ,
of the first game.
exactly. This is just following the events of the first game, like just
Yeah.
after that. So a few months, I think. It's not
Yeah.
even been a
So,
year.
no,
Uh,
no, no, no.
or has
It's been
it?
a few
Oh,
years.
actually, it's been a few
She's
years.
still in
Yes,
her
yes, 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 yes,
PhD.
yes. No, but the thing is, Ahad, एक चीज है, which I'll get to, which might be a bit confusing. That how
Okay.
long ago did, let's say we chose the ending in which Chloe died, right?
Oh, yeah. Which
ठीक
we
है?
did, I
Which
think.
we did in this playthrough. That's the
Yes.
ending we went with because that is
Yeah.
the canon ending. और
Yes.
इसके अंदर ये चीज बहुत अच्छे तरीके से की हुई थी कि they literally asked us and made us choose which ending did we want.
Yeah. We
They
could
did
have
not
chosen the
want
one
like
where.
save files कि आपको पुरानी games की save files चाहिए और कौन रखने वाला है? It's been 10 years since that game
Hell
arrived.
no. अबे
हाँ,
remastered version भी को भी ना like
we
तीन
we
चार साल
don't
हो
even
गए.
use the same laptops or the
No, not
computers
even
at that
close.
point क्योंकि इस गेम की हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स और उस गेम की हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स से
I had
बहुत
a
फर्क है.
potato laptop when I had a potato laptop straight up when
Exactly,
I played that
exactly.
game.
That's what I'm saying. मतलब मेरा इससे पहले वाले लैपटॉप पे मैंने खेला है, which had like
Yeah,
what, I don't even remember the graphic card it had, but it was
I had like
very,
4 GB RAM, dude.
हाँ, मेरी 8 GB रैम थी उस वाले लैपटॉप के ऊपर, लेकिन वो भी मैंने एक्सटेंड कराई थी. इट स्टार्टेड ऑफ एट 4 GB. तो
Yeah, I mean,
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. तो मतलब वही है कि ऑब्वियसली यू कांट हैव द
बहुत
सेम
है.
सेव फाइल्स. तो दे
Yes.
टैकल दैट विद इन द स्टोरी कि आपने खुद ही अपनी
Okay, like
एंडिंग चूज कर
options.
लो. हाँ, which
Yep.
is good, which I
Yeah.
liked.
No, I like that option. Like I like it,
हम्म.
like I can get to choose who like what I remember. It's not like a
Exactly.
canon event कि like यही हुआ था अब सड़ो इसके साथ. Like
हाँ,
like
मतलब they give you the option even though there is one specific canon ending,
specific canon event. Yeah.
ठीक है, in which Chloe dies and you
Yeah.
basically just ignore all the ramifications of your power, which is time
Yes,
rewinding, right? Max is these
exactly.
powers. तो हम लोगों ने जब वो ऑप्शन लिया तो there were some things that happened, but let's first focus on. So she's now at Caledon University in Vermont.
Yes. And she is a teacher at Caledon University.
Yeah,
Safi,
yeah.
Moses.
She's a photographer
Um,
in residence who's teaching a seminar. So
yes. So she like that's the confusing thing, right?
hmm.
They like she is teaching, but she's like has she graduated like
So
like
she
university
did
or
high
anything?
school.
Yeah.
She didn't go to college, but but she got enrolled in this like photography course, I think. That's what I
And
remember.
then she did that.
Yeah, she did that. And now she's like a
So
full-blown photographer. She has worked with
okay.
National Geographic as well, I think, in this
Was it
scenario.
National Geographic or whatever it was? It doesn't
It was
matter.
something big.
But yeah, it was something big. It was something
Yeah.
big.
And she has like a book and like these I think she has a book, she has these photo albums and all of that, like
Yep.
portfolio and stuff. And like she
Yes.
puts her work in galleries and so well, she's quite accomplished in a way
Yes. Yeah.
as a photographer, right?
Yeah.
तो ये तो I think obvious था from the first game as well that she was heading on this path.
Yeah.
She loved
Again, in
photography
one
and
of the
everything.
alternates, remember like where she like submits her picture. She wins. She wins the contest
Yeah,
and goes to
exactly.
like New York or something to like with the principal.
Yeah.
So like
वो अलग
kind
बात
of
है कि जो
expected.
फोटोग्राफी टीचर था वो भी साइको था फर्स्ट
वो
गेम
तो
के अंदर.
हाँ यार बड़ा 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 इंटरेस्टिंग बंदा था.
खैर तो शी इज एट कैल्डन यूनिवर्सिटी इन वर्मोंट.
Yes.
अच्छा मुझे मुझे खुद नहीं पता था while playing the game where she is. This I got from Wikipedia that she's in Lakeport, Vermont.
Okay, so they have like it's
So
an
so
actual
she went
place.
from Oregon to Vermont, which is
By the way, मैं USA में हूँ. मुझे नहीं पता कुछ.
हाँ, but it was it looked like somewhere
It
mountainous like Colorado or something. मेरे
yeah,
दिमाग में
northern
पूरे
areas.
गेम पूरे जब हम लोग पहला एपिसोड खेल रहे थे तो I thought it was Colorado the whole time. But
Because of like the snow
because
and
of the
everything.
snow and the mountains and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's Vermont, which is
But
similar.
yeah, Vermont is yeah.
हाँ,
Vermont is beautiful mountains. I've heard. I haven't been.
तो so she's here now and she's like in this university and she's her best friend at this university is Safi or Safia.
Safi. जो भी नाम.
I think उसका
Like by the way, that
full
was very
name
confusing too.
हाँ,
Full name किसी ने भी नहीं इस्तेमाल किया अब तक.
I think उसका full name Safia था. Because they
Yeah.
do they I think it's mentioned in one of her mother's texts or something like that. Uh,
Yeah.
तो
I might. By the way, one thing I will say, just a comparison from Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange Double Exposure. Do you remember the beginning of Life is Strange Double Exposure? Because I
डबल
don't.
डबल एक्सपोजर की beginning like the first scene.
Yeah, I forgot the first scene. And I still remember the scene from Life is Strange, like the original one. कि like storm चल रहा होता है, she wakes up in the school in like
ओरिजिनल तो
attic.
मुझे
I
याद है
remember
कि
that because
I think the first scene in this game is also like a flashback because she's like, why is this happening again or something like that, and it starts from the forest.
is it? Because I remember the
I think
bar
it
scene
starts from the
first.
park bench.
I like I remember the bar scene first. और मुझे bar scene के अलावा पीछे याद ही नहीं आ रहा है कब से.
I know where we start off in the game specifically, but
Is
मुझे
the bar?
like जो कट सीन, हाँ मुझे कट सीन याद नहीं है,
Okay.
लेकिन we start off in this abandoned bowling alley, right?
Yes. The oh right bowling alley. My bad, my bad.
हाँ, not the bar,
Um
but it has a bar, but it's a bowling
yeah,
alley.
that's because दिमाग में वही है ना
हाँ,
alcohol ये सब I'm like हाँ
हाँ,
बारी तो
cause cause I don't know why this happens, but American bowling alleys are associated with also bars.
because I've been
Like
to bowling alleys here and there's
there is
bars.
हाँ there is always a bar in an American bowling alley.
There
जबकि
is. It's not even a
जबकि
joke.
it's not common anywhere else in the world, I would say.
I mean, but also like bowling is a very American pastime too.
But अब
Like
हर
we,
जगह है. Like
yeah, I mean, huh, you're right. But now, how many times have you gone bowling like back home? मैं तो like rarely once a year गया था.
uh,
Dude, I know people who
पाकिस्तान
go
के
every
अंदर
week here. हाँ,
पाकिस्तान के अंदर
yeah, specifically Pakistan.
पाकिस्तान के अंदर I would go like every 6 months, I would say.
Yeah, 6 months. Dude, Dude, I know
हाँ
people who go every week.
हाँ true, but it's also because I think it's also because it's affordable.
Yeah,
पाकिस्तान में
it's
अफोर्डेबल
very
नहीं था,
cheap.
पाकिस्तान में चीप
That's
नहीं
true.
था
That's true.
यार.
That's true.
मतलब
Yeah.
आई वुड से
Again,
हियर इन जर्मनी इट्स मच चीपर if you're earning here than what it was in Pakistan.
for
That's
sure.
what
Again,
I would say.
Pakistan,
क्योंकि
like
यहाँ पे
generally expensive.
क्योंकि पाकिस्तान के अंदर you had to pay per game which
Yep.
made no sense to me. ठीक
Here
है,
it's per
यहाँ
hour.
पे it's per hour which is
Yep.
like I think I
I,
would say more
I,
sensible in a way.
yeah. Again, I went on a date bowling and we played like 3 games
हाँ.
together.
Okay.
Like we had that much time in 1 hour, and all we did was we're like 1 hour we'll play and then we'll like do something else.
सही. हाँ, तो मैं यही कह रहा हूँ कि आई थिंक इट्स मच चीपर हियर, बट ऑल्सो ऑल द bowling alleys आई हैव बीन हियर, मतलब आई थिंक मैं दो तीन में जा चुका हूँ अभी तक इन डिफरेंट
Hmm.
सिटीज एज वेल. तो इट्स
Hmm.
नॉट लाइक आई हैव हैड एक्सपोजर इन ओनली वन सिटी. देयर
Generally
इज
around
नेवर
Germany.
अ बार देयर, नो
Okay.
ड्रिंक्स आर बीइंग सर्व्ड.
Here, every bowling alley I've been in, there's a bar.
हाँ, मतलब कुछ में तो खाना भी अलाउड नहीं था.
Really?
या दे वर लाइक कीप द
Dude,
एरिया
like
क्लीन.
that's the thing. Like, man, I had the bowling area, like bowling. We were bowling, and like literally the waitress came by. She's like, "Do you want anything to eat or anything?" I was like, "Or drink?" I was like, "No, we're good." We were literally gonna eat after we just
आई
like
थिंक इट
do
वाज
the
आल्सो
round.
बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो बॉलिंग एलीज हैं दे आर मोस्टली इन मॉल्स.
Yeah, these are like open bowling alleys, and just they're like there's bowling, there's drinking and
हाँ,
food. That's it.
आई थिंक इट्स वन ऑफ द डिफरेंसेस कि यहाँ पे आई थिंक अगर स्टैंड अलोन बॉलिंग एली खोली जाए ना,
Maybe
तो लोग
because I know
आएंगे
the
ही नहीं.
drinking culture in Germany is pretty big too, right?
इट इज,
Yeah.
मतलब यहाँ पे तो लाइक बार्स आर फुल ऑल द
Yeah,
टाइम
filled
लाइक.
up, filled up.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, एनी डे ऑफ द वीक यू कैन गो एंड बार्स फुल होंगे.
Yeah, fair
स्पेशली
enough.
ऑन द वीकेंड्स में तो आपको जगह
Ooh,
भी नहीं
weekends.
मिलेगी वीकेंड्स में तो.
Yeah.
आई रिमेम्बर गोइंग, और कुछ भी लाइक हम लोग को फ्रेंच फ्राइज खाने थे, और लड़ के हम काउंटर तक पहुंचे थे फ्रेंच फ्राइज ऑर्डर
Allah.
करने के लिए धक्के मार मार के, कि जो है क्योंकि सब लोग एक दूसरे के ऊपर चढ़ रहे थे एंड एवरीवन वांटेड टू ऑर्डर अ ड्रिंक. तो
That's insane.
हम्म,
I have to come to Germany वैसे.
हाँ खैर वो तो विल
वो तो देख लेंगे बाद में.
फिगर दैट
वो बाद में
आउट.
देख लेंगे.
हाँ
Yeah.
खैर. तो अच्छा, दिस न्यू सेटिंग लाइक ऑल द माउंटेनस रीजन एंड द यूनिवर्सिटी, व्हाट डिड यू थिंक? Is this better than Oregon? Because that's where they were originally.
Right. So here's the thing. I really liked the graphics and the location too. But I miss the town in the
हाँ.
original one. Arcadia Bay had a feel जो like
It
it
had a
makes you
small
feel
town, cozy kind of feel, right?
exactly,
It
exactly.
was very familiar in a way.
Exactly.
ठीक
And
है ना?
small towns generally in America hate them in because the transport system is very bad.
हाँ.
So like again, that's a personal problem,
हाँ.
but it still feels very homely, even though like it's very
But
again
I
like
also
that's
feel
like the
like this
interesting thing.
university is sort of remote as well. The place she's
You're
in.
the yeah, it is very remote, but here's one thing. Here's one big problem with sorry, life history and double exposure. Joe, like I expected more traveling, walking around. I expected more talking to people generally,
हाँ,
and we didn't get that. There were people
I
who
think
we
it
were
was
not allowed to talk to.
very choreographed के you can only talk to this select
Like this
amount of
person, this
people.
person, this
Like
person. Yep.
for example, even there was this library scene, right? और हमने पूरी
Yes.
लाइब्रेरी घूमी and
And
there were
no,
like we could eavesdrop on a couple of benches, but we could
yeah,
not
and that's the exact
talk
thing.
to anyone
Yeah.
or offer our
By the
opinion
way,
to anyone.
exactly like Life is Strange, the original one, we could there were so many
हाँ,
people we were able
I
to talk.
remember there was this, I think फर्स्ट एपिसोड के अंदर ही एक सीन होता है जिसके अंदर you go out into the school yard and there was like
Yeah.
a bunch of people
Just people
around.
there you could like
You could
interact with the
literally talk to
janitor, the like
everyone.
everyone.
Yeah,
The
the
janitor,
school
the
guard, the
compound secretary.
janitor,
Yep.
the skateboard guys,
Yep.
the
Everyone. You talk
everyone. You
to
could.
everyone.
I think I spent like what, एक घंटा almost वहीं पे घूमने में
I
लगा होगा.
spent, dude, I remember like the first time we walked out of the class. I just like actively eavesdropped on everyone like while having the headphones in. I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, I want to know what everybody's saying.
exactly, exactly. I think
Like,
it's just, I think, a design choice. कि they wanted
yeah,
the experience to be like more choreographed
more
and more
like
directed. हाँ
lined, like
हाँ
aligned, I guess.
हाँ क्योंकि
Aligned,
the
yes.
episode was pretty
Streamlined,
long.
streamlined.
हाँ, the
Yes,
episode
it
was
was
still
long.
pretty
It
long.
was
I
long.
think it took
Yes,
us
yes, yes.
what, around 5 hours to finish it.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It was
Some
like 4 a.m. when I would like fell asleep. Like we
हाँ
started at like 10.
हाँ exactly. I think it took us like 5 or 6 hours. Obviously,
Yeah,
हम
it
लोग
was.
उसके अंदर बीच में breaks ले रहे थे, and we were also reading all of the backstory
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
in terms of the journal, the Instagrams, the messages,
yes. By
everything
the way,
was
what
there.
was it called? Insta Star? Like, what was the name
I
of
don't remember.
the
I don't
app?
remember
I
what the
completely. But it
Instagram
was
and
some
this.
stupid name.
It was a very
And
stupid name.
it was just a rip off like Instagram. It was basically
Yeah, it was
Instagram.
a rip off of
Um,
Instagram. Yeah. So I think it was
but
those. It was text messages. It
yes,
was
and
the
we read
journal.
every text message of
Yeah,
everyone.
of everyone.
Yes.
Because we wanted to know what was happening.
Yeah. Again, very curious. By
Uh,
the way, I hate Max. I genuinely hate Max because of the way she's like with her parents, dude. Like, don't fucking respond. Like, it's not like they hate you. They, like,
the
by the
thing
way,
is,
like every
but her parents have always been a very absent figure in her
yeah,
life.
that's the weird thing. Like, I don't get why.
Because
Like, are they just too busy?
I
Like,
like
I remember in Life
even
is
in the
Strange one,
original game
they're
they
not
were
there at
very
all.
they were not there at all, right?
Yeah,
मतलब we met Chloe's parents, we met
yeah.
her mom and dad.
We met her dead dad, dude.
Yeah, exactly. We met her mom and dad, and फिर I don't know whether you played that bonus episode in Life is Strange Before the Storm in which they were both kids, and the day the dad died, it was on that day. They were both very little.
No, no.
Acha.
I
So
don't think I've checked.
it's like an, I think it's not
There,
very long. It's like an hour long episode,
is
which
it
is
just
a
like a spin-off thing? Just like when did this come out? Why did
so
I
लाइफ
not
इज
know
स्ट्रेंज
about this?
बिफोर द स्टॉर्म के अंदर ही एक बोनस एपिसोड था.
I
uh,
think okay, that maybe that's why it was like Life is Strange bonus. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not touching this anymore. मैं थक गया.
हाँ,
Like
बिफोर द
that
स्टॉर्म
was
के अंदर
it.
एक बोनस एपिसोड था जिसमें इट वाज क्लोई and
Shit.
Max, and they were very
Ah,
young, and it was the day Chloe's dad died. That's what was happening, and
my God.
it was also Max's last visit to Chloe's house before she moved.
I remember that because that was the
Mhm.
day she threw away the keys. Remember?
Yes, yes, she
And
hid
that's
the
how you know
keys.
she's like, oh, take the bus. Like,
Hmm.
boy, like, and the whole world, like, the whole timeline changed.
Yes, exactly. तो वो उसको रेफरेंस किया था पहले गेम के अंदर, एंड सेकंड गेम के अंदर यू एक्चुअली गेट टू प्ले दैट डे in its
Yeah.
reality, like what happened in
Yes.
reality. So
Yes.
so that was like pretty cool in that aspect कि आपको वो वाला एक जो आपने alternate reality तो उसकी देखी थी, now you get to see the real reality, what really
By the
happened.
way, I am expecting some very, very trippy visuals later on in this game
अच्छा.
because I like episode 5 was one of my favorites because of like the things we got to do.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. We
those are so fun.
did also in Life is Strange 1. What did you do to the drug dealer? Did you shoot him? Did you kill his
No,
dog?
no, 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 no. I don't kill dogs. Aditya boss.
हाँ.
No, I just threw the gun away.
अच्छा, मैंने तो उसके पाँव पे गोली मार दी थी.
By the way, Chloe was like, shoot him. Like,
हाँ.
but it's like, bhai, you don't have the fucking gun. Shut up. Okay. Like, I'm not shooting anyone.
अच्छा, the weird thing, I'll tell you what. I shot him and then there is an option to rewind, right?
Yes. Yeah.
तो मैंने जब शूट किया और मैंने रिवाइंड करने की कोशिश की, she could not rewind because she had a headache. So you had to
Wait,
live with the
what?
consequences. I just shot him ऐसे ही out of
Oh
the
shit.
blue
Is it
just
is it the
to.
same way like when she was jumping off the roof, Annabelle जो भी नाम थी. Who jumped off the
Oh
roof? Who
yeah
was
yeah
trying
yeah
to
yeah
jump
yeah
off the
yeah
roof?
yeah 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 yeah. I remember now. Yes, the high
I
school
forgot her
one.
name.
हाँ,
Yes, yes, yes.
मुझे भी याद नहीं आ रहा.
It's the same like she like tries to rewind and like
हाँ,
starts nose bleeding, headaches,
yeah
everything.
yeah yeah exactly. I
Okay,
think it
okay.
was something similar. So you could not undo that option. मैं तो ऐसे ही
Exactly.
मजे में गोली मार दी थी जस्ट टू सी कि क्या होता है,
हाँ,
क्योंकि
मार
नॉर्मली
डालते
तो यू
हैं,
गेट टू रिवाइंड ना, तो मैंने बोला ये क्यों
मार
नहीं
डालते हैं,
रिवाइंड हो
देखा
रहा है यार,
जाएगा।
ये क्या मजाक है। और नाउ आई हैव टू लिव विद लाइक शूटिंग द ड्रग डीलर इन द फुट।
टू कोट नाना पाटेकर, सैलेंगे थोड़ा।
तो खैर,
भाई बड़ा।
अच्छा, सो नाउ वी
By
टॉक्ड
the way,
अबाउट।
that's one thing. Sorry, actually,
हाँ,
one
श्योर
more.
श्योर, गो
Like,
अहेड गो अहेड।
Max actively told Chloe in the first game too, like Chloe, I'm having headaches because of the rewind. 3 minutes later, rewind. Please rewind. Max, rewind. अरे भाई क्या थोड़ा तो लिहाज कर बंदी
हाँ
का.
हाँ, खैर, I think if we go back, like keep going back to the first game, हम लोग यहीं फंसे रहेंगे. So
Okay.
let's just talk about double exposure now. Um,
Okay.
so now there are like a whole new host of characters, right? There is
Yes.
Max,
The
obviously.
only
Then there
original
is
character is
Safi.
Max
Yeah. Then there is Safi,
and Moses.
who's her best friend. There is Moses, who's another good friend of hers.
Like
Uh,
they're like a trio almost at
yeah,
this
they're
point.
like a trio, right?
Yeah.
And Safi and Moses are actually students at the university. They're
And they're
doing their
like
postgrad.
older friends beforehand. Like they've been friends
Yeah,
before Max.
yeah, exactly. And they're doing their postgrad. I think Safi is doing something with
Literature.
literature, right?
Yes. And it's Moses is astronomy.
I think it's astronomy.
Because I mean, like again, spoiler alert, whatever.
Yeah.
But they were outside, and Safi was sorry, Moses was the one who had the like huge
Yeah,
telescope
exactly. He
looking
wanted to
astronomy.
see the meteor shower, right?
Yes,
So
yeah,
so the I think that's our assumption from that part, because
yeah.
maybe they said it. They I don't think they said what his exact
I
major
don't think they
was.
did. I don't.
Yeah,
If they did, I
exactly.
keep. I'm
सब सफ़ी
honestly
का तो
forget them.
लिटरेचर था, and she even
Yeah,
says
वो तो
it.
पक्का था.
हाँ.
And she's again, she had that thing where she like she was getting like her novel published or something.
Yeah,
That was like a
exactly,
big thing.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So she's getting. So we find her, and there is this meteor shower. Uh,
Yes.
और फिर
Which,
उसके
by the
अंदर,
way, graphic wise, beautiful.
हाँ, amazing, amazing. Like
Yeah,
the
I
green
love the
sparkles
graphics.
coming down and everything. Like it was
And
so
the
cool
music, by
to
the way.
watch. The
Music
mu-
again, don't not like
Come
it's
on,
they've always had good
this
music.
game is going to have great music
Always, always.
always,
I agree.
right?
Before the storm, Life is Strange one, loved the music.
We
Always.
we literally stopped playing to listen to the whole song. That was good.
Yes. Yeah, we literally sat there and
Uh,
like I again beautiful visuals like
huh.
stars, shooting stars and
We
everything,
sat
and we're
there
just
for
sitting
like
there
three
like
and a half
listening.
minutes just to listen to the
Yeah, just
entire
finish
song.
the song,
Huh.
and it was really nice.
Huh.
I think I Spotify it like I think I downloaded it on Spotify too.
Okay. I haven't, but I'll probably like get the whole playlist of the
I
entire
mean, yeah,
game
because
once
like
I'm done.
yep. Like, because again, I have the Life is Strange one like
Same.
soundtrack on it too.
सेम एग्जैक्टली, लाइक मेरे पास अभी भी लाइक दूसरी प्लेलिस्ट के अंदर भी उसके गाने एडेड हैं, बिकॉज मुझे उसकी म्यूजिक इतनी पसंद आई थी कि आई
Yeah,
फॉलो
very good.
दोस आर्टिस्ट नाउ दैट
It's
हैड सॉन्ग्स इन दोस गेम्स. लाइक दैट्स हाउ
yeah.
आई
Again,
डिस्कवर्ड नोवो अमोर
yes,
थ्रू
yeah.
लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज.
Well, again, amazing artists in my opinion, and very like indie artists, not like any big names,
नो
but
नो, इट्स
very
नॉट.
good.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. अगर अगर आपने ये गेम्स नहीं खेले होंगे तो मे बी यू हैव नेवर इवन हर्ड ऑफ दोस नेम्स.
Yeah, like, who knows about like Spanish Sahara? Like, I don't think like anyone like
Yeah, एग्जैक्टली. तो खैर, तो now she has this like entire new group. There's also Amanda who she meets at the bar, right? Who runs the bar.
yes, yes.
And then we're given the choice
To hook
to
up with her
hook up
or
with her or
like
just be
or
friends with
become
her.
friends,
Yeah.
and we chose to hook up.
The reason, I'll tell you the reasoning behind that. क्योंकि उससे बिल्कुल पहले we were discussing Chloe, right?
Yeah,
And we told Safi that Chloe died and
yeah,
that they were high school sweethearts.
yeah.
Which was
And
also my
I
choice. Which was also my
yes,
choice because
I
I
did that
was
too.
like,
Honestly, by the way, I
uh,
did that too.
तो जो है, I like kind of, even though you did like you might not have wanted to, I would have roped you in into making that
I know.
choice.
I knew you would like just like again. I saw it on your face, and I'm like,
हाँ, देख
this is
देख,
what they're
मेरे को
trying.
क्लोई पसंद थी, बस बात खत्म.
I
ठीक
know,
है
I
ना?
know, I know. It's
तो I was like अमेंडा के साथ I was still like whether we should be
a bit up and down.
friends. हाँ, I was like,
Again, that's the thing. Like I don't know, but I still feel that we'll have other options too.
Probably yes.
And
क्योंकि
again, we
what
don't need
happens
episode
later
one
in
right
the
now.
episode, right? Uh,
Exactly.
so let's just get to that later. But there is this the girl Amanda who's like working at the bar, and she's
Yeah.
also is she also associated with the university or not?
I don't think so.
She's just
I think she's
working.
just
She's just in the town,
yeah,
right? Working the bar.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like she knows everybody from the university because like everybody in the university just
Because
comes to
it's
that.
like
Like
the
it's
bar
the
that is
closest one.
adjacent to the university, right?
Yeah, it's
Everyone
the
goes
closest
there.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone goes there. And there are a few like couple of side characters that we meet in the bar as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's my problem with it. Again, the side characters were like three.
so unmemorable, right?
Yeah,
So
and but yeah, they. Oh my God, dude! Like
hmm.
no like personality whatsoever.
Like I think the moment I closed the game, I forgot their
I forgot
names.
about half of them. Yep,
I
I forgot
forgot their
half of them.
names.
Yep, names. I don't even remember the dialogues, man.
Obviously, yeah. Because they were just
Like
filler content. Like वो Instagram
exactly.
के ऊपर भी appear कर रहे थे, but it was
हाँ, like, चल भाई
just to
आगे बढ़ो.
rant about their studies, whether I've chosen the right major or not, or something like that, right?
First of all, you're in liberal arts. Like you're going to have that worry, and again, everybody has that worry.
हाँ.
Not, I'm not bashing liberal arts. I'm just saying like everybody. Like, dude,
I
I
would
went into
say even
medical and
science
I
students
fucking
have that worry, dude.
hey, I went into medical and ran away. Okay, I ran
Dude,
the opposite
you
direction.
did psychology and then you ran away as well.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, no, मैंने stick किया to my major until the end of my masters, but I'm still unsure of what I want to do in life, and that's why I'm here doing this.
जो बात अबे भाई जो बात है वैसे यार जो बात है यार जो छलांगे मारे ना मैंने जो बाय द वे पर्सनली मैंने जो छलांगे मारे हैं यार मतलब फकिंग कैंगरू की तरह लाइक ठक 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 जाम मूड हो जाए
हाँ, exactly. तो अच्छा,
by the way
let's.
like computer engineer I am like business analysis बहुत medical psychology business analysis
हाँ, मतलब you are like a jack of all trades then.
भाई हम तो चिलिंग कर रहे हैं
हाँ, खैर. तो okay, so now we have these new characters. There's also Safi's mom,
yeah
who's the dean of the
yes she's the
university,
yeah
right? She's the dean of the university, and
yeah
so we go to the bar. We hit on Amanda. We set up a
yeah.
date.
The
To
cheesy jokes
to
were good though. I loved the cheesy jokes.
ha.
The cheesy pickup lines.
What was the cheesy pickup line that actually like
Um,
Safi gave us?
I remember.
It
I
was
remember.
something with some
Are you
more.
a are you a are you a campfire?
Huh.
Because you're smoking hot and I want some more. Which was I
Exactly.
liked it. I liked it a
I
lot.
liked it. Yeah, exactly. Because
It
it
was
was
good.
like a
It was
play on
something I'd
s'mores.
use.
Yeah.
It was something I'd use. It's very cheesy, but like
Hmm.
somebody who's already like already into me, I'd use that with that person. Just like
Exactly. Exactly.
know.
So, khair. So that was good. I liked the entire interaction. And then we go to the
Yes, that
meteor
was fun.
shower, right? We meet
Yes,
Moses
that was
at
the
the
night.
meteor shower. And then we play this bottle cap game, which I think Safi and Moses used to
Used to
play.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
and you
which
had to
you had to trick the
like
person to like pick up
into
the
like
bottle cap, and then they
yes.
would have to do whatever you want them to do, right?
Yep,
It's
yep, yep,
something
yep, yep.
like that.
And
So
that was because she was holding the secret and the
yeah, she
that
was
she's getting
holding the
published.
secret that we kind of got to know. So she told
That her
us
novel
that
is being published.
a publisher had contacted her for her poetry, right?
By the way, that was not Max being nosy, that was us being nosy. We are way too nosy about this shit.
Listen, if the
अब
game
मुझे तो पता
says,
करना था.
listen, if the game says there is a secret, I want to know.
बात निकालो निकालो भाई.
हाँ, तो
हम
मैं
करके
मैं
निकालेंगे.
I would have like even do a reload if we failed that and just try to
Oh
find
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
मेरे
I
को पता
agree.
करना है भाई. Even though I'm very honest with these like episodic sort of like story narrative games,
We
कि
try to
मैं
be completely linear.
हाँ
Like try to like
के
okay,
हाँ
mistake
के
हो गई आगे
even
बढ़ो.
if we हाँ exactly even if we mess up it's always something good to explore what happens
Yes.
because of the
Yeah.
mess up, right?
Yeah.
So we find this out about Safi, and
Yeah.
then there is this entire meteor shower. We watch it. I think they
The
also
music
drink a
plays.
little.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, they drink a
She
little.
brings the
Then
bubbly, remember?
Yeah,
she
exactly.
with her mom's
She
credit card.
yeah, with
Dude,
her.
मेरे घर वाले मुझे मार डालते हैं यार वैसे, like मैं credit card उठा के ले जाऊं घर वालों को, like
Uh,
are
like
you
it was what
insane?
$300 wine or so, like
Yeah.
champagne
By the
bottle or
way, like it
something.
was
Yeah.
a $300. मैंने
Huh,
खुदा का खौफ कर यार.
huh. So
Like
and all
चलो
because
चलो
she
खुदा
was
से डर.
mad at her mom about something.
Dude,
Uh,
like again, I'm mad at my parents sometimes. Doesn't mean
mm.
I'll go sell the house.
Yeah, exactly. And then Safi gets a call while we're sitting at the
Yeah, and
meteor.
she goes away.
Yeah, so we are on the roof of the I think science observatory
Well,
or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. And she goes to take a call, and we are like going towards her, and we find her like purse on the ground, right? At first,
Yes.
there is
There is
something. Her
something on the
bag is
ground,
on the
and
ground.
we feel कि like कुछ गड़बड़ है.
Ha, there's something wrong. And then we see Chloe pacing about, and then she goes near this park bench, and we hear a gunshot. And
Also, she still has like headaches.
yeah,
Max still has
Max
headaches.
has still has headaches for some
Yes,
reason, and
and
she
that like
also
she
does not want
has
to use
visions.
her time rewind powers after what
Yes,
happened in like what was the place
in
called?
Arcadia Bay.
In Arcadia Bay. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So
but
she does not want
yes,
to use her time rewinding powers. No matter, I think it's also no matter what ending you choose, she has like
she
given
does
up
not want
on
to.
those powers, right? She
Yep,
does not
yep,
want to use them
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because of the chaos it caused.
Yes.
So now she has that. So we hear this gunshot. We go and we find Chloe dead on the park bench.
Safi,
Safi, sorry,
Safi,
not
अल्लाह के
Chloe.
बंदे.
Sorry, not Chloe. Safi. Safi
मैं भी
is
मजे
dead.
से I'm like Chloe, I'm like Chloe,
Ah,
ये क्या कर रहे हो यार?
sorry, my
दोस्त.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Safi.
Safi,
Yes,
Safi is
Safi
dead
is
on
dead
the
on the
park
bench.
bench.
Yes. And
And
Moses comes later, like I think,
yeah,
like
Moses comes in and we're like, and
he's.
do we run away? Do we faint? What happens?
I don't remember. See, this is my problem. It's like there are things in this that should be memorable and they're not.
Huh. I think it just cuts off. The game
I think
just
it's
cuts
yeah. I
off.
think I think maybe it's just like cut off and like the police come and then like we shift to I think
Two
a
days
day later
later.
or a week
Two
later
days
or
later. Two
what?
days later.
Yeah,
So there's a
I
gap in
guess
two
it's
days,
2 days
and then
later.
Chloe wakes up
Okay.
in her
By the way,
massive.
Max is horrible,
uh,
dude. She lives in a mansion. By the way,
yeah, like the university gave her such a nice place. Like it's like an entire
legit, like it's a
cabin.
whole house.
Yeah, it's like a two-floor cabin, which is like
Yeah.
huge.
I'm like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, it
Uh,
was like, like maybe she's that big,
uh,
but also she's a horrible fucking person.
why?
Okay. Abey, dude, Safi's mom, she would not respond to Safi's mom. She
Yeah, she
fucking
wasn't
बेटी मर गई
responding
यार.
to anyone
Yes, she was.
who.
Amanda.
No, Amanda came to like Amanda.
Oh, right, 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 right,
She
right, right,
did
right.
not respond to Amanda on the phone. Amanda literally came to her house
Yeah. Okay,
to
fair enough, fair enough.
and then our like हम लोग यही discuss कर रहे थे कि if she's not talking to anyone, should she even open the door for Amanda? But
No,
but then we like roamed around the house and then she wouldn't
and she
leave,
was
so
not
we
going.
had to.
We knew she was not going away. Like the
हाँ
developers were like, ये बंदी आएगी घर में बात खत्म.
हाँ तो तो Amanda
And
comes in
by the
to
way, she's like good friends, and she's like friend. I'm like, भाई तेरी दोस्त मर गई है. You were like trying to hook up right now. मारूंगा चमाट.
so Amanda like tells us to like let's just stay friends, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like because Max is like let's
yeah. There
hook
was
up.
some reason. Yeah, yeah. Like
I think it was something
I
like
forget
you
what.
need time to process this or something,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. ऐसा
and
ही कुछ.
you're
I
not in a
forgot.
good headspace or something like that, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it
Totally.
was something. But the weird thing is I don't know why they did it so. Like when we're looking around Max's place. So this is 2 days after Safi has died, and we're
Yes,
looking about her
dude.
place,
She's so
and she's look.
peppy.
Yeah, exactly. She's so
Why?
peppy and
Your
happy, like
dude, your
looking
friend
at her
died.
things. Yeah, and your
Yeah,
friend just died.
and like again in your mind, like again, this is one thing I would say. Like even in your mind, it like comes through. Like it
Mhm,
should come through.
mhm.
because like if I had a friend, again, I've had friends pass away, like
Mhm.
Khair.
Same.
And you have, again, you know that experience too. Like it's not something like you get over it in like 2 days. It's like
Yeah.
it takes time.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
also, if you're like, because her room was a mess, like there were tissues everywhere, it seems
yeah,
like she had been crying or something.
yeah,
And
yeah,
if you were
perfect.
such a blubbering mess, you wouldn't be so peppy when talking about like the poster you have on your wall.
Yeah, like what was that? Yeah,
I think it was just something, either the developers like recorded all of these dialogues and they didn't know where to place it. I think
I mean,
it was just a
like
mistake.
I I feel like this is a storyboard problem though. I feel like the
Yeah,
storyboard should be like this we cannot have because it messes with the
I think
main story.
it should have just been that we wake up, we had to clear the mess. We couldn't interact with anything in the room yet.
I had a really good idea,
Hmm.
which would have been like let like the gamers interact with everything in the
Hmm.
house, but have Chloe just have dot 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 like no response.
Max, sorry, not Chloe.
Oh, sorry. यार
We are both stuck on Chloe.
Max,
Hmm.
Max. Every time like they try to like, what is she thinking about? Like they click on it to like, and it's just dot 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 because
Yeah,
like वो वाला बात है like you what do you say?
or just say I am not into this right now, or I cannot think about this right
Like
now,
I
or
can't
something
right now.
like
Like
that,
wait,
right?
like something like that. Like again, dot 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 would be more significant because it feels heavier at that point. Like
Hmm.
she doesn't give a like again बिखरे हुए चीजें हैं. There's like tissue shit and
Hmm.
she's like हाँ तो like
Yeah,
वो वाली बात
the
है कि like
only
what do you want from me?
motivation for cleaning up was because Amanda showed up at the door.
Yes,
That was her
exactly.
motivation to clean up, right?
Like, huh. Like
So,
that, I feel like would have been hit better. It would have hit better, I think.
and then we talk to Amanda, and then we go to the university because Safi's mom, Yasmin, I think her name is Yasmin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she called us to like meet her at her office. Uh,
Yes.
okay, so I am going to skip everything that happened in between. Let's just go to the conversation.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That's fine.
There's one thing that important. There's one thing important that happened. There is another teacher that we interact with in the library
Yes.
on the way, right?
Yes. The one who's like,
So she's the literature teacher, I think.
yes, she's the one who like talked with Safi. Like she was like Safi's like supervisor.
Yeah. So she had a close relation to Safi. She knew about. She didn't know about that she was getting published, but she knew that
She knew that
Safi
like she
had
was
written
writing the book.
poetry and like she was into poetry, right? So we
Yes. Yes.
interact with this person. It's just like she's looking for this specific book, and we basically break into the library to let her have
Yes.
that book.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Max is now a criminal as well.
वो तो पहले से है.
I think she was a
That's not
criminal
something new.
before. Yeah, that is not
That
something
is
new.
not something.
At least the way we play.
जो बात है वैसे यार dude, जो हम लोग खेलते हैं अल्लाह माफ करे. Dude, we are
So
horrible.
she's a criminal for sure in that way.
Like, short people broke in everything.
Okay, so I
But we
think
do
both
suspect her of something too.
what?
I remember that. We suspect the teacher of something. We're just not sure what it is.
Yeah, and so then we go into.
Also, I hate her, the reporter wali bandi.
Oh, that comes later, right?
Yes, it comes
That
later. I
comes.
just it came in. Yeah, but I hate her.
हाँ
Period. बात
हाँ
खत्म.
हाँ वो तो that is an important. I think it's going to be important in the coming episodes as well. That's an important
Yes, probably,
decision.
probably,
Because I think
probably.
वो major decision था what we did over there. Because there are
Yeah,
major
right.
and minor decisions in the game, and the major decisions show up differently on the screen,
Yes, they do.
right?
And there's by the way, there's more time on them too.
Uh-huh.
I remember. There's more time on them.
Time तो इसलिए ज़्यादा था because I chose the option to have more time
We
for
did
major
that specifically
decisions.
ताकि we could talk.
Yeah, exactly. Because like the way we are doing it is I'm playing and Ad is like
Right. I
on
have a very
stream with
horrible
me.
laptop right now.
Yeah, so he's on stream with me and we're like collectively making the decisions where the story is driving.
Yes.
So we won't be able to explain all of the like all of the scenarios because we're not going to be playing all of the scenarios in a way.
Yes.
We are
Again,
just going
we
to
again
review
we're
our
choosing what
choices.
our things
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And some choices might be unpopular, but that's what we're going to go
Can.
with, right? Yeah.
Um.
So
Okay. What happened after that?
she goes into the office of Yasmin, and we see Moses coming out, and Moses is
Yes.
looking very
Moses, like scared,
dejected,
like he
scared.
dejected, scared. Like I
Hmm.
think like अंदर गया like यास्मीन आंटी ने रगड़
It's
दिया मुंह
like
पे like
it's
अरे
like
भाई क्या
Yasmin
हो
has accused him
him of
of
something.
like exactly or something like of being involved in
Like
Safi's murder or
I,
something.
again I don't know what she like what her relationship is with
Yeah,
Moses.
and I think it's
That's the
pretty
thing.
clear that it's not suicide, right? Safi's death is not suicide because she was
It can't
happy.
be though.
She was
But
happy.
no, Talha, it can't be.
Why?
अबे सीने पे कैसे like यहाँ पे बोल अबे मुंह पे again here
Okay,
like
okay, she got
dude
shot in the chest, but you can
the
also
chest
shoot
fight.
yourself in the chest.
No, you don't. Nobody shoots themselves in the chest.
I'm just thinking like is there a
क्या अनाड़ी
possible
औरत
way?
होगी जो सीने पे अपने मारेगी? By the way, people who shoot themselves on the chest are idiots. ठीक है? You can survive a shot to the chest.
True. Also, it's a more painful way to go.
हड्डियां टूटती है भाई, टूटती है fucking bone here भाई.
It's
I don't want to
because you
break
like
one. I'll have to
slowly
like
bleed out rather
yeah.
than just
You
dying
shoot
on the
the brain.
spot.
You shoot the brain. You're done. You shoot here. सीधा यहाँ से spine तोड़ दिया. Like again, you're done. No pain for like 2 seconds. There's pain.
So, khair, so there is no way this is a suicide, and the police are also
Not even
treating it
close.
as a homicide, right?
It
They're
is
treating
very
it as a
much like
murder. Huh.
yes.
So now she just asks us how we have been, and like because she is a mess, right? Yasmin is a
Yeah,
mess,
she is
and
broken.
any mother would be, right? She's
Zahir
just
hai,
keeping
dude.
a strong
Also, like,
face because she's
like,
also the dean of the university, so she has to run the
also, I think
university as well.
divorced. I think she's divorced.
I don't know what
Um,
the story is, whether she's a single
yeah,
parent or
it
she's divorced.
it feels like it. It feels like it. That's what I'm going to say. But also, only daughter, right?
Only daughter,
Only daughter,
yeah,
only child. I think.
I think only child, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it hurts. I mean, honestly, it's a fucked up thing to say, but like, बच्चे होते हैं तो एक दो होते हैं तो like होता है ना कि like हाँ पहला गया दूसरा तो अब
I don't know. I don't know. I've not been in
I don't
that
know. I'm not a
position.
parent. Okay, I am not a
I'm not a
parent.
parent, so I don't know how, and I don't want that feeling, dude.
Allah,
I don't want to go
God
through
forbid, God
that.
forbid, God forbid, God forbid.
So I don't know how to feel about her, like what she has been going through, but obviously she was a mess. And
Yes.
she was like trying to keep it together because she's also the dean of the university and she has to run the university as well.
By the way, like I will say, good for her. She
She
came to
didn't
the office
take
and everything.
time
But
off. Yeah,
I,
exactly.
dude, I would have like taken 2, 3 months off. Like I am out of here.
Exactly. She didn't take time off. She was like right there. But
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
that
also
is
an active investigation, and I think she wants the
yes,
culprit to be caught, right? So,
for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
and so the weird thing is, we went in क्योंकि हम लोगों ने Moses को देखा था, and he was like very out of it. I was like,
Yes.
we're gonna get accused.
Yeah, like literally, I thought like under jayenge and like she's gonna like bash our brains in or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
what
then
would
she's
you do?
very nice to us. She just asks
Very
us if
calm,
you
very
remember
collected.
anything, and then she tells us about how she feels.
Yes,
And then she gets a call from the police station, right? And she tells
yes.
them like you have to uh you have to work on this. You're not working on this or something like that. She has this
It
argument
was
with the
I don't
police
know. It was
officer.
something.
Yeah.
I again I
And
don't
then she
remember
tells
the
us
whole thing.
to choose her funeral photo, right? Safi's
Yes.
funeral photo.
Which, by the way, one of them was in a like a sub bikini or something. Like, can we not fucking do that? Um, we chose the one where she's like sitting in the like university
She's
park or
reading a
something.
book under a tree, right?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah.
The other one was
There
a
was
beer in
one
her
in which
hand
she
and
was like
like
in a very formal wear.
yes.
I think it was
Was it
something.
formal wear?
I think it was formal wear like that. She was in formal wear in which she was getting some award or something.
Yeah. एक वो था. There was also one where she has like a drink in hand and she has like the mic
Yeah,
in front of her.
exactly.
Um, Yeah, and I was like, can we not choose that either?
Yeah,
This seems
exactly. Because
horrible.
because it did not go with the funeral vibe, dude.
No, who the fuck shoot the shit out of people?
Uh, and I was surprised that majority of the people actually chose that photo. Like when we were looking
Of course
back
they
at the
did. Why wouldn't
choices.
they? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So why would people choose that photo for a
I have
funeral?
no idea, dude. If like I again, if I was like planning a funeral or some shit, and they're like, these are like bikini photos, you want to show them? Like, can you fucking not do that?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I
he's
wouldn't
dead.
I wouldn't want those photos at my funeral either.
Exactly. I mean, I would not look good in a bikini, so I don't like. But
Okay.
yeah, better.
Uh,
So we
So
leave the principal's office. We
yeah.
go to Moses and get him a hot chocolate.
Yes. So
I
he's in
remember that.
the cafeteria, but while before that we run into this student, right, who's trying to interview us.
Ah, yes, I hate her. She's the one I hate.
So so this student, like she reminds me of the villain from the first game, like the bitchy girl from the first game. I think her name was Victoria or something.
Yes, yes. By the way, Victoria gets a shout out in this
Yes,
episode
she
too.
she has like this Instagram like story in which
Yeah, she's like an
sh
artist. She's like a straight up artist
yeah,
now.
yeah, exactly. So she's having this like I think signing for something.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
uh,
she's doing well for her. Good
yeah,
for her.
she's doing well for herself. So
I mean, by the way, I did not hate Victoria as much as I hate this person right now.
obviously she's more recent.
I mean, not. I mean, yes, but
Also,
it's not just
Victoria
that.
was one of those like mean girls from high school.
Yeah, like
वो तो
you
cliche
expect that in
character
high
थी
school.
ना.
Like,
हाँ.
exactly. Dude, this girl was a straight up rat. Like
Yeah,
you know that
exactly.
like
And
she's who you say snitches get stitches to.
yeah, so
Yeah,
she wants to interview us, and then we
but
say,
she
oh,
like implies so much. She like implies like straight up ki,
yeah,
like we killed like
and then her like entire line of questioning was that
questioning is horrible.
we are somehow involved with the murder, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then we say that we are not going to answer these questions.
Yeah, dude,
So
fuck off.
so she tells the woman, the professor we met in the library, that we were
Yes.
eavesdropping on her phone call,
Which we were.
which we were, because she's also very suspicious.
Yes. Again, she was on the call and there was like she was talking in like a way that like काम
Yeah,
खत्म हो गया like क्या हो रहा
yeah,
है bosses.
exactly. She was
Like
like,
again, we were very much snooping around.
yeah,
But so was she.
yeah, exactly.
She's the girl with a gun who has shot two people and she's like, "Hey, look at that murderer.
Yeah,
She's murdering people. Like, "Arey, dude, you murdered people too.
yeah.
Okay, don't
So then we were
don't act like you're
presented with the
innocent."
choice: either we call her bluff,
I call
or
her bluff.
or we like succumb to the interview and like take her
Hell
interview.
no.
And we were like, no,
Everything
let's
I
call
can
her
throw at her,
bluff.
I am throwing the whole chair at her, right?
Yeah. So
Not just in this
we did,
episode. I am actively
like
like
I wasn't gonna
मैं
back
खुद से
down
करता हूँ.
either. Like I think it was a collective decision that we were like,
हाँ, very
uh,
much.
go f yourself. We're not gonna.
हाँ, निकल.
Uh,
Dude, like,
so
I am actively like not just this episode. Like I am actively waging war against her. Like मैं तोड़ रहा
So she goes and tells this professor that we are eavesdropping, and this professor gets mad, and she's like, she slams the door to her office, and
Yeah,
she's
she's
like,
like,
stay away from me, and something like that.
yeah, both of
Yeah,
you stay away from. By the way,
yeah,
like told the
yeah,
reporter to like fuck
yeah,
off.
exactly. And then we go and meet Moses, who's like, we get hot chocolate for
And
Moses,
yes,
and we talk to him, and he's like really out of it.
yep.
He's like really shaken up. Uh, but we try to like cheer him up, get him in a sort of good mood, which uh like I don't know what happens after
It
that
was
because we meet him
uh,
outside, right?
yes. We meet him outside, and there's like a thing going on like there with like one of the
The
professors
professors,
who's
yeah.
Safi's colleague.
No, he wasn't
I know he's
Safi's
Safi's,
colleague.
or was
He
he
was just a
like
professor at the university who's also a writer, and he's like trying to make the whole thing about himself.
yeah, like he's like so it was so
So
sad
so
Safi
he
died.
even
I will
he
tell you how
so
sad
so
it
so
was.
so the weird thing is the weirdest thing about him was that he's so self-absorbed and so self-centered that
Yep.
on Safi's like where everyone is writing testimonials for her. I don't know what they're called when like a person dies and you leave them a message. He quotes
Um,
himself. He writes his
it's
own
called.
quote from his own book about Safi.
देखो that's called like आपका मतलूबा नंबर
I'm
नहीं
like,
हो पाता.
who quotes himself when talking about
Why?
someone else?
Dude, I'm telling you, this dude is the epitome of narcissism.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's like in front of like Safi's memorial where they're having
Yup,
this.
like full, like standing there, like having like a whole
Yeah.
like we like what was he saying? I've completely
So
forgot.
it was like he wanted everyone to come up and share their feelings and thoughts about.
Experiences with Safi,
Yeah, exactly. And like we
and we
got
try
mad
to,
because it was a vain attempt of like
yeah,
playing at people's heartstrings and like making
but
himself more popular in a way.
yeah, but even then, like Max went up there and we tried to like fight it, and he would say things, and I'm like, I don't know what to say to this guy, man. This guy's a
Yeah,
straight up
exactly. And
narcissist.
he was like, "Why don't you share what you want to say?" And we were
And
like,
I'm like,
"No, we don't want
I'm
to."
okay. I'm okay, dude.
Yeah, we're literally trying to stop you from doing this, and the game
Exactly.
puts us in this position that we want to say something.
It was a lose lose game, dude.
Yeah, and I was surprised people did say something like in the choices.
Why?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like
yeah,
maybe there was something in like what she was about to say, which was very good.
yeah, and
Like, but I was like, I don't
and
know.
I think
Like
Moses
I
was more like just let it go, and we were like, "No, we
mhm.
want to confront this guy."
And we tried confronting him. We're like, okay,
And
I
we
don't
failed
think we can
miserably,
confront
and
this
then we were like, okay, let's go to
horribly,
Moses.
horribly. We're like, let's just leave.
Yeah, and let's just go to Moses. And
Bhai.
so we went to Moses, who's sitting by this bench, and we find out that it was the bench, like his favorite spot at the university, and this was the spot that Safi and Moses became friends. This is where they became friends
Okay.
because like we ask him, right. Because they're very like two very different personalities. Moses is very quiet and like
Yes.
has a
Very like
calm
like
demeanor, shy,
introverted
yeah,
almost.
introverted, and Safi is extremely extroverted.
Extro like
Yeah,
jumpy
yeah,
party like
exactly.
filler.
So I think Moses is
By the way,
more related
they're
to Max
teachers.
in that way because Max is also
Yes.
very introverted and shy.
But she's like a psycho now, man. She drinks like crazy. Like, dude, she goes to we read her messages. She's thinking she gets drunk every week, dude.
No, she got drunk at that one Halloween party.
No, no, no. This is them every week. I saw the messages, Tiga. Don't. I saw that, Tiga.
So,
They were doing this shit
also,
every week.
what was surprising, going back to the text messages and the journal. So she's still writing this journal and
Yes,
talking to Chloe,
yes.
right? In the
Yep.
journal, she's still talking to Chloe. So she goes back to these text messages, and there's one thing I noticed. I'm not sure whether it was in the journal or whether it was in her text messages that she has never settled down anywhere between Oregon and like the place she's in now. So
Yeah.
she's
Like
she
Arcadia
has
Bay
been
was the is
constantly on the move. Yeah.
traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's
Like
like,
since
if I
Arcadia
stay
Bay.
somewhere, something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
mean,
that's
yeah.
her fear, right? I'm not
And
sure
like
exactly,
the
but
weird thing
I
is,
think that's the fear.
yeah, the weird thing is like this is the place she's been in the longest, and something
Yeah,
bad should happen.
yeah, and yeah, exactly. Bad shit happened when she
Yeah,
stayed long
exactly.
enough. So
Panoti hai ye bandi.
so I'm not sure whether it's her who's influencing these things or it's just okay. Um,
I mean, could be.
I'm like,
Like
these things can
she's
happen
the one with the
anywhere,
powers, by
right?
the way. Like,
But these things can happen anywhere. I think it's more
yeah,
like
yeah.
she
Like,
just
dude, if we go into statistics, yeah, like
wrong
people get
place,
die every
wrong
day.
time kind of
Yeah, yeah.
scenario.
Bandi panoti hai bhai, मैं बता रहा हूँ.
So
But yes, anything can happen anywhere. सीधी बात है.
and so then Moses walks off and we're just roaming around the university and then we sense something, right? So she's still having these throbbing headaches from time to
Yes, yes, yes.
time right? And
Yep.
she sees some things that are not there when she has
Yep.
these headaches,
Yes.
right? And now what she's seeing, she hears Safi, right, somewhere.
Yes. She
So
hears Safi on the bench area, like close to
yeah,
that area.
exactly. And then we are following this image of Safi, I think.
Yes.
Is it
Yeah.
Safi or is it Moses? I think it's Moses that we are following.
I think so.
Yeah. We're following Moses. So we're,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah. I
following
think so.
this image of Moses.
Moses.
Yeah. And he's going somewhere and then he starts talking to Safi at some point.
Yes. And you like pause and you're like, what the fuck?
And so, yeah, exactly. What is happening right now? And
Yep.
then we kind of like really focus on it. Like so Max like does her
Yes.
does her thingy
Her
with
thingy.
when she raises her
Yes.
hand and
Her
she
Stranger
focuses.
Things.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. She did that when she was rewinding time as well. Like that was
Yeah.
something that you had to do. And
I think
then
that's a general trope too, by the way. Like I have seen like Magneto did it, like Charles
mhm.
would go like this, like everybody had that thing. I think what was her name, yaar? I forgot her name. What was the one who was like the Phoenix?
Jean Grey.
Jean. Jean would do that too. She'd like use her hands and shit.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I think it's just like a trope
but
now.
Xavier never did it in
Xavier
that
did
way.
this.
Yeah.
He would be
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
but that's
So
because he's used his brain more.
yeah.
Then them, any of them, X-Men साले कुछ नहीं दिमाग इस्तेमाल करते हैं, except Xavier.
So like she's doing her channeling thing, and then what happens is that we now see Safi in this new
In
reality
the
that we are
like
in.
life, like real life.
Yeah,
Yep.
in real life. And so
Yes.
I want to discuss more about this power because that's where the
Okay.
episode ends, right?
So
That's
in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning when the whole thing was like shady, crowded type, I
yeah.
thought it was her power like evolved into something like she could see back in time.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking that she could see back in
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
But
But after she started focusing,
after she started focusing, it was like
I
Safi could
think
see her as well. So if this was
yes,
like time travel, she
it
shouldn't
wouldn't
have been
have
there,
been. Yeah.
right? Unless
And
she's
I'm
like,
pretty sure it's not.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think the game is called double exposure for a reason.
It's
That
like
this
timelines,
is,
I think.
yeah, exactly. It's
Alternate.
like diverging timelines, but I'm not sure. Obviously, we'll find more about the power in the second
Yeah, of
episode,
course.
right?
But
But
I think again, I think it's that way because of like she was able to like hug Safi at that point.
yeah,
Ending that was the ending, right?
she didn't hug her. She like I think reached out to her and she was like, "Hey." I don't know. I maybe she did hug her. I'm not. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, ये बड़ा for you. Again, this is the problem. We by the way, we played the game like when?
2 weeks ago, I think we played the
Yes, and
episode.
then we recorded.
Yeah.
So
So
the
yeah.
fact
So it's been 2 weeks. So we are a bit like hazy on some of
we're
the
a bit
details.
behind.
But yeah.
Yes.
So
But we will be doing episode 2 next, and we will actively be playing the game and then recording after we
yeah, we will
stop
try
playing.
to like keep up with the recording as
Yeah.
soon as we are done, so that we don't
Yeah.
forget any important
I
details.
swear to God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, I think like 3 4 days ago, I just like was taking like I think I was taking a shower or something, and I'm like, what happened at the beginning of Life is Strange Double Exposure? I completely forgot.
Yeah. So I think we will be more accurate with the details in
Yes,
the
next time.
next episode.
Yep.
Yeah. So so I think this is a good point to like sign off. We did rant about how much we hate Max because of her the way her character is written in the
अपने
game,
घर
right?
वालों की कोई इज्जत नहीं करती है ये बंदी. ठीक है?
Ah, the
थोड़ी सी.
relationship with her parents, but her parents are
Very
also
bad.
I would also
But
say her parents are
like
very invisible.
that's true. But like why? Like
She
do they
has
give a reason?
they have never been there. I have no idea. It's just like I think
That's the
the
weird thing.
writers of the game did not pay attention enough.
I mean
Uh,
they sent her a flower
yeah. Also, one
and they're
one
like,
more
what?
one more thing that we might have missed, uh,
What?
that we still talk to Chloe's mom,
Yes. We
right?
still talk to Chloe's mom. She messages, and
Yeah.
we kind of ignore her too sometimes.
Yes.
So
so
that is asshole instead of
so so
Max.
so, so
Khula
what
mother.
what you're trying to say is Max is just a bitch.
Yes, actively saying that.
Yeah. So
अरे भाई यार मतलब जवाब दे दो यार क्या बदतमीजी है ये.
but I feel like I'm also like that with text. If you
Yeah,
text
but like
me out of the blue, I would take my time,
it's not out of the
maybe
blue though,
not
and
even
also like
reply.
um
It
but
takes a lot of mental energy to like
अबे चल बे
start a
mental
new
energy कितने mental is like
conversation.
salam dua like come on. Um, like yeah, but like she like actively ignores like Chloe's mom too.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
also like in this, I think the update is like Chloe's mom is single now again.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
single.
she's single now. Yeah.
She dumped the guy. Um,
Nikal. Um,
also one more thing. So we meet the guy in Life is Strange 2 that Chloe's
yes,
mom was dating.
I remember
So
that. You
yeah,
told me about it.
yeah, exactly.
So
So
because I
so
did not play after episode one.
yeah. So
Um,
I think this was in the very final episode or the one just before the final
before that,
episode. We 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 meet the guy at the same camp that in Life is
it's like a
Strange 2
cult.
the kid's mother was staying. No, it wasn't a cult. It was more like uh, a society of nomads, sort of.
Oh, cult.
I wouldn't call it a cult. They did not have a cult leader. They did not do
Dude, they're living
cultish
in a fucking
practices.
campfire place. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
No,
who? How
they
many
lived
people
in
do you know? Like,
trailers. So
yeah,
it
that's
was
what I'm
like a
saying. All
bunch of
together, like,
trailers near the
bunch
Grand
of trailer people.
Canyon.
Like, exactly. Seems very like,
Yeah, it's like
like,
people who are escaping from society, but I wouldn't call it a cult because they didn't, first of
oh,
all, they didn't have a leader and they weren't doing
okay.
like ritualistic sacrifices or anything like that. So,
Yet, yeah, you don't
okay,
know, man.
okay, if you want to think that way, but he seemed like he had, like,
He seemed like he was better.
yeah, he was better and because he had severe PTSD from his time.
Right. He like in the first game, we see that he's actively very like army like
Yeah,
mindset still,
yeah, exactly.
military
He's
mindset.
and he's also trying to improve himself. So
Yes.
there is this Easter egg in the second game in which if Chloe does not die, he actually calls Chloe and talks to her.
Oh,
And they're
really?
having, yeah, exactly. And they're having a very like friendly conversation, like father daughter sort of conversation. Because everyone in the town is dead. Just remember that.
Oh,
If Chloe
yeah.
lives, everyone in the
She's
town is dead.
everyone is dead.
Yeah,
Everyone is dead.
yeah. Also,
So he talks to her.
yeah, so he talks to her. Also, I was
Wait, is the
thinking,
mom dead?
yeah, everyone is dead. The mom is
Everyone's
dead.
dead. Oh yeah, fuck. Can.
So
Yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
that's one thing they could relate on, right? Because they
Yeah.
both lost the same person in a way.
Yes.
So Joyce,
याद है वो बंदी
याद है वो बंदी जो तेरी माँ भी थी.
हाँ मैं ठोक रहा था fuck तो वाह
Fair.
यार
So so I that's something like I didn't have that ending because no, actually I did have that ending in Life is
yeah
Strange 2 because I chose to destroy Arcadia Bay for Chloe.
yes that
So
is the save print I remember you told me about
yeah,
like Life is Strange 2 has a save one.
yeah, exactly. So because they were also very close together, I think it was just a couple
Yeah.
of years.
Yeah, it was like a year, 2 years, two
Yeah,
years,
I
two
think
years, 3 years.
yeah, just a bit over like I think 2 years. That's
Yeah,
when the second game came out.
which is again very close by.
Yeah, exactly. और उस जमाने में I think they didn't have a better option, so they just went with the save files.
Yeah, I mean that was zamana bhi hai, thodi si.
I think अगर आप save files नहीं लेते थे तो वो canon ending पे shift कर देते थे आपको.
Yeah, which is again
Which we
canon.
chose
Yeah,
anyway this time. I was just thinking if we chose because either way she would have broken up with Chloe at this
broken up
time.
with Chloe, yes.
Yeah, right. Even
Um,
if she
but
was
she would
alive.
still be talking, I think, to them, to her.
But what would the journal look like? Because in the journal she's
Oh
talking to
yeah,
Chloe, and my
Chloe's mom.
assumption is
She's
Chloe
talking to
is
Chloe's
dead.
mom.
Because it would be weird
But
if she was still writing to Chloe in her journal
yeah,
and she
that
had
would be like,
broken up. That
yeah.
wouldn't make sense
Can
to
you
me.
like fucking text her like, can you fucking stop writing about me like I'm dead?
Maybe I'll take a look, like, once we are done with all of the episodes, I'll take a look at
Yeah,
the
we can play
alternate.
again and just like check up the things. Like,
Yeah,
oh, what if we
exactly.
did this? What if we did
Huh,
this?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think anyways it's time to end the
Yeah, I
episode.
think
Yeah.
both.
So
Yeah.
so that was a breakdown of episode 1 of
Yes,
Life is
and we will be
Strange Double
going on
Exposure.
episode 2 next.
Yeah, we'll be going on to episode 2 next. Maybe we might even take a break after episode 2 and like
Yeah.
do a movie or a show. Or if
Yes.
you have any suggestions, leave them in the
Oh yeah, yeah,
comments.
yeah.
We can
Again,
review them.
we
We are always on
yeah,
the hunt for like new content to watch.
new trashy,
Yeah,
again
exactly. It
classy,
could be
trashy,
anything. It
anything.
could be good, bad. Uh,
Yeah. We watch a lot of bad shows though. We
yeah,
watched so
yeah.
many bad shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
And
man.
and that's why we would love to like rant
Yeah.
slash review them.
Yeah. We will
So
happily review anything and everything.
yeah, exactly. So I hope you enjoyed the conversation we just had.
The rant,
Yeah,
the
the
rant,
part.
straight up rant था ये तो.
देखो मैक्स के बारे में तो rant करना था थोड़ा बहुत.
वो
तो
तो मैंने पहले से बोल दिया था.
हाँ. तो I think we could even make this more visual. We could have a rant meter of
We can
how
actually do
hot
that.
the rant was in
Oh,
the coming episodes. But yeah, give us your suggestions if you like the format of the podcast, and any suggestions would help us. We are pretty new at this, so
yeah.
any feedback would help. Yeah,
Again,
and
full अनाड़ी आए हैं खिलाड़ी बन के चलेंगे.
yeah, exactly. And you can catch us on YouTube, and we'll also be
Yeah.
posting this on Spotify
Spotify,
as well. Yeah,
Apple too. I think we'll
yeah,
try. We'll try for Apple,
and
but
we
I'm
have an
not sure.
Instagram page as
Yeah.
well, which
We'll be updating that. We'll be updating the YouTube again. We'll be updating it all
yeah,
later on.
okay, yeah. So just keep us in your thoughts, I guess. And
अबे मर नहीं गए हम लोग सफी
okay,
और अपना.
okay, okay. Let's keep Chloe in our thoughts and
Yes,
sign
let's keep
off.
Chloe and Safi in our thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
Chalo.
Bye.
See you.
Bye. Bye.